How is everybody doing? Hopefully well. It's a bit louder than I remember it being. I might need to turn that one down. No, I know why it feels loud. It's because I cranked up the bass on my... I was thinking everything's thumping pretty hard today through my headset, and I've got one of those DACs. Digital audio converter, like a desktop one that I can plug my headphones into. Makes everything sound better. Also, I broke the one that's in my PC, and it's got a bass switch, and believe me, it works. It really does. Anyway. Welcome. That Friday feeling, Ben? Good to hear it. You got some rum? Bathing a German Shepherd? Some people battening down the hatches for Old Man Winter. There's a bit of that going on here in the UK. Probably nowhere near as severe as it's going to be your neck of the woods. But yeah, we got a cold snap hitting by the end of this week through next week. But mercifully, it doesn't look like we're going to get much snow. Decree. Home from family vacation. Legs in pain, nasty cough. Did a lot of walking. You rest up. You rest easy. It's open. Good morning from Florida. From Florida. We still allowed to talk about Florida? Has he done anything untoward? I don't keep myself. I don't keep myself in the loop. You need to understand how much of a revelation it was for me when I found out that Florida. Nobody told me, man. Getting 2 feet of snow this weekend where you are, Requiem. Minus 40 winds. Oh my god. No power. The front fell off. Stubbed my toe. Didn't win the lottery. I'm feeling for you guys. I'm feeling for you. I'm hoping you get through it. No matter what. Tang, hello. We got a few more members on the YouTube front, actually, since there was a bit of gifting yesterday, which means that they'll be also gaining access to this week's Doom Mod Madness. Yes, there is one this month. I don't think I have the cojones to get through an entire month without actually posting a video. I've been doing it for so long that it feels wrong when I'm not posting it. You know, at minimum one edited video. But regardless, the only thing I was kind of wondering about with this is whether or not I should throw in a little bit of Old Faithful. And by that, I mean a gore mod. So, I'm thinking, yeah. Let's get a little bit of Nash Gore up in this business. All up in it. Now, if I recall correctly, this is a map pack by the same group that was responsible for Blitz. That like almost like a speed running map pack. Should add Brutal too. Maybe on the next pass. So yes, this is No Time to Freeze. It's got a 2 in the title, because I guess Doom 2. I don't know if there was an initial entry for this. Is this a sequel, or is this just referencing that it's running with Doom 2? Also, am I just noticing that my, my green screen ain't getting as fully lit up as it needs to. Let me just add some extra light. No, that's the opposite. There we go. What was that from? Was that on the line? That was that. Of course, it's Tang over on the YouTube side of things. I was thinking, where's the subscription things coming through? I can't see it. It's Tang. It's always Tang. Tang, you absolute son of a gun. Thank you for the fifth, feels like the 5th round. 5 gift memberships over on the YouTube side. Enjoy. Alright, we got our skill levels. I'm feeling a little bit of frostbite. Don't know about you. No karting today? Nah. Oh my god, it's kicking off on the Twitch side as well. Who's gifting what? Oh my god, Foley? How many gift subs is that? Are we getting like inter-channel competition here with the gift subbing? Foley, thank you so much for the gift subs there. Was that 5 gift subs? Only 5, trying to save money. Wait, did I unbind my key? What the hell? Wait. I somehow managed to unbind mouse 1. Sorry, something just happened there that instantly made me gasp in joy. Other than that, it's semi-auto! Fires as fast as you feather the trigger. I was about to say it in a more lewd fashion there. I was about to say, it depends how fast you finger the trigger. I've had a lot of practice back in the day feathering buttons. What with my experience of the torture sequence in Metal Gear Solid. I bet you didn't think that's where that anecdote was going. You dirty-minded people. I like that shotty. Tickle that trigger gently until it pew-pews all over the screen. We're starting off strong, people. We're starting off strong. Oh, boy. Speaking of which. It's how it should be. It's like a punch to the face. Yes! And you. Any more? Any more for any more? You know what? You wait right there. There we go. All good. Now, I must ask, what do people prefer? Do you prefer minimal HUD? Or would you like the classic? Would you like the classic status bar? Because it's theming. Where's the goddamn donuts? You remember this one got taken down because one of the maps was copied from another one? No shit. I'm hoping that's not the case anymore. All I know is I got a bunch of maps to play, and I'm a happy chappy. I gotta be honest with you, the Nashcore Next isn't really coming through here. That'll be why it's not bumped up. You want to see an Icarus in the Doom Guy place? I used to have a WOD for that. Rupert designed one back when, I think it was Rupert. There was a little Icarus status screen. I had it, but I can't remember. I can't remember where it is. I think it may have been unfortunately misplaced. You know what? This is going to take forever. I'm just going to leave it at 1,000. 1,000 gore objects. Well, I'm going to gore. Yeah, I want to cause slowdown. I want to cause slowdown. What can I say? I got a 4070. I want to stress it. There we go. Now it is chunky. Well, look, messy at the very least. I was thinking, I'm not really feeling the original recipe gore going on here. That is a lot of blood. That might be slightly too much. Maybe half that amount. There we go. That's still a lot. That's like 2.5. Geezers! Geezers of blood. So, did that take blood spurt, decals, gibs, jibs even. Permanent gore, corpse blood, blood trails, la 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 la. We're good. Hey! Short and sweet first level. Just make a black background and green screen and put myself in the middle of them. Oh yeah, that's an option. That's true. That could work. That could work. So yeah, this is why I didn't want to put like a custom weapon pack on here, because I was sure that they'd probably go a little bit further, a little bit extra with the whatchamacalls, the old customization. The soundtrack's bumping. I hope I don't get copyright struck because of it. I had at least one on yesterday's stream as well. I mean, it was a given because it was the cart. I think I sated most of my cart addiction yesterday, which is why I'm not doing it again today. I think doing it like 3 days in a row would be slightly too much, and people would start to just give up on watching me. Like, no, trust me, I gotta hit this sweet drift for the 500th time. Though, I still feel like keeping up a dedicated cart day, like a semi-regular thing, would be a good idea. I might even look into the whole shebang that goes into creating servers, because I got a spare PC downstairs. I could run a 24-hour server on that if I wanted to. Though I admit it might be a bit noisy because the router is currently plugged directly into my bed stand. So you know, if I didn't want to have to fiddle around with Ethernet cable around the house, I would probably have to have it all plugged in directly on my bedside table. And it's like a full tower desktop that I've got as the spare. Two shotguns. Nice to see. You're reminded of the snow levels from Eternity. I mean, icy conditions do beget icy conditions. A little bit of commonality on the theme is to be expected. Dear boys, hey man, how's it going? It's going well, thank you very much. I just wanted to mention I greatly respect what you do with highlighting new level packs, and man, it must have been a pain in the ass to try and keep up with that release schedule. But I don't blame you trying to find a more workable format. Yeah, I know the pain. Trust me, I know the pain. But if you're not already subscribed over on YouTube, Doomwads, the channel, regularly posts updates on new and interesting stuff, occasionally even upcoming things with trailers, if I'm not mistaken. I think I saw a few. Would recommend if you want to keep up. Doomwads, thanks a lot. My pleasure. My pleasure. Least I can do is give a bit of a shout out. Oh, come on. There we go. I do like the pump on this though. The pump's nice. Very nice. You know, Old Faithful is still nice too. I'm not getting any of those chunks yet. Hopefully, considering I'm running this with Nashville, I'll be able to witness a few of them when I get the higher power weapons. And so far, this has been one of those just effortless. I love just a map pack that just facilitates the core of the entire experience. Fast, demon shooty action. Get me in there. Get me mowing them down. I'm a happy chappy. Props if it's pretty. Played this one recently, Viking. A lot of fun. I mean, I've only played... This is only the second map. I'm already enjoying my time. Greatly. Whoa! That did cause a little bit of slowdown. Wait. It was just a brief lag spike when I jibbed that corpse. Good grief. Hello. I just noticed the plasma's green. I don't know about you, I get a lot of satisfaction out of getting a pain elemental out the way. Oh, what was that? When it's up close to a wall. Because it means that the lost souls that it typically ejects instantly explode. I'm always like, oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's how it should be. That, I don't know what how many jibs? I think I might need, this is rich coming from me, but I may need to tone down the jib amount. Oh, there we go. That's a bit more workable. That's a bit more workable. Gonna play this with Abyssal Marine. Solemn, go for it. That sounds like a fantastic idea. This looks like it'd work nice with Diamond Dragon as well. I like how enthusiastic a load of people are in the Doom community for Diamond Dragon. I think there's like the Reddit Doom mods page. Oh man, they love who? There we go. They love banging on about Diamond Dragon. And I'm happy for them too. It's awesome. As is Abyssal Marine. Right, how do I get out of this? There we go. A little bit of a twist. Little bit of a twist. So, I got myself the red key card. Ooh, I think I'm missing another. Got a little sidetracked. Let me see if I can piece back what I was doing. I hear something. There we go. Alright, yep. That makes sense. That makes sense. Did he drop two? He's hoarding them. Rude. I'm just trying to get my bearings of where I've not been yet. There's got to be a bunch of stuff that I've not murdered yet. Because otherwise I would have come across that key. I'd hope. I'd hope. So, there's only one way through here. That's encouraging. That's the way that leads into where I got the red key anyway. Damn it! I must have overlooked it. I did. It's right there. Easy. So, the door... if I go back through the red. I'll go back through the red. Master Chief Cacos. They've also got no eyes. Horrifying. Not as horrifying as the Caco with an eye that was in, was it the Barrows yesterday? No, the day before Wednesday's stream. Man, I've streamed a lot. There's a little extra bit over there. Probably why they put the computer thing down. It is a bit loud. Damn, that's the music on 45. Dang. Regular cacos having butts still terrifies you. I mean, they got 2 holes on the back, have they not? I spent more time than I care to admit looking at the backside of a caco. For science. Obviously. For science. A bit slippery. Come on, come closer, come closer. Hey! Love it when you can point blank an enemy. Love it. What's up here? Oh! The way out. Through the way in. It's just so squelchy. Very squelchy. Oh, is this a Radiohead track? In MIDI? Do I still get done for that? I hate the way that works. Like MIDI versions still get tripped. You know what I've been trying to do lately when it comes to like the music detection on YouTube? I'm watching you. Watching you. I have been pressing like the mute or erase audio option. So there's this option that can erase the audio, the music that triggers the copyright thing, but it leaves everything else intact. I don't know how well it works, but it seems to remove the copyright tag. I don't want to call them strikes because they're not strikes. They're more like, you know, just notifications. That's probably the better... That's definitely the better phrase for it. If it was a strike, I'd be in a lot more trouble. Because you get 3 of those, if I'm not... If I recall. You get 3 of those and it locks your channel. You could put... Have I tried the copyright deadlock technique? That's great and all, but I like to actually try and get some money out of the streams where I can. Because I don't know if you know about this, but I'm broke. If I could afford to do that, I would. I would. But I think that's a lofty ask for, you know, whatever kind of thing I do on like Patreon or whatever. I know there's like some people who have patrons that turn off ads once they reach a certain threshold, but I'd rather take money off YouTube, inconvenience them than inconvenience you. You know, you're well within your right to throw money at me, but not too much. It makes me feel weird. I do this for money and fun. Money and fun. Fun and profit. I can at least afford beer. It's alright. I got the bare minimum. You know, being a streamer is about making millions? Hell no. That's the dream. That's the aspiration. I also occasionally accept funny money, which can include Monopoly money. But that's harder to actually send to me. If anything, you spend more money trying to mail me Monopoly money than you would actually just giving me money. Love me a tech maze. I love how it doesn't matter where you shoot those guys, they decapitate. Their heads just fly straight off. You reckon that's in, like, the demon sign-up clause? It's like, so what are the perks? Immortality, endless bloodlust, your head spontaneously ejects from your body whenever someone blows you up with a mildly ballistic weapon. Don't know about you guys, right? But I reckon, much like me, you're highly observant individuals. I reckon, right? I reckon this might unfreeze at some point during the course of the level. Don't tell anyone else, though. We want it to be a surprise. Living corpse, to be fair, if I shot your crotch or stubbed your toe, your head would blow off. In what way? Phrasing. Oh! Wham the man, thank you so much for the €10 super chat. You've never donated to streamers before, but there's a first time for anything. Thank you so much, man. Here's to you. Cutting, have I played 8 Eyes for Hexen by Impy? Safe to say no. And the general reason for that is I hate Hexen. Oh, shit. I mean, I don't hate Hexen. But it does annoy me greatly. Now, if you told me it was for Heretic, that's a different story. I love Heretic. BPR, I'm responsible for getting you back into playing OG Doom. Oh, good to hear it. Oh, I think the ice has melted. You can tell because of context clues. No. As in, the water is all on the floor now. That's how you sound smart. You know, if you want to sound smart and you're doing like critical analysis stuff, you can say, you can tell through the context clues of the level design that the level has melted the ice. Oh shit, I'm in the microwave! I was not expecting that. Tang, will this be enough for a crate of beer? That's 250 Polish. What the heck? Man, you keep throwing money at me. How much is that? Jesus Christ, man. You gotta save some money for you, alright? That's like 50 quid. That's several crates of beer, my friend. Seriously, you're too generous. You really are. Can I finish the level early? What? Oh god, I didn't even notice that. I'm gonna save you, whatever the heck you are. I think I might leave. Hamster? That's a hamster? I don't want to know what hamsters look like from your neck of the woods. I think they might give me, you know, sleep paralysis demons. I don't know why that's the first thing I went to. For some reason, you know, giving people sleep paralysis demons seems to be on my mind lately. I think there was a conversation earlier this week about letting your like 12-year-old or whatever watch like a horror movie, and like, isn't that a little? You don't want to traumatize them too young. Don't worry, I'm yapping, Cortino. I'm yapping. It's usual. It's the usual thing. I know you've probably just wandered in here and you're wondering what the ever-loving fuck I'm talking about. I was talking about the hamster in the microwave that didn't look like a hamster, but it looked like something demonic, and it's gonna give me, you know, a new sleep paralysis demon. You know, when you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't move, but you can see something out of the corner of your periphery? You don't get that? Yapping is 50% of a streamer's job. Damn right it is. Which is why it was really weird while I was playing Alan Wake 2 earlier and I couldn't think of anything to say because I was lost in a forest. Oh, man. Granted, it was all uphill from there. I mean, that was the direction to get out of the forest. Hey-oh! Right, what next? I got the blue key card at the very least. Correct. I was wondering why that imp exploded, and then I realized there was a barrel directly behind it. Win-win, if you ask me. I mean, win-win-win, because I didn't die. Do I have a rocket launcher? No, I've got a plasma gun. Could have sworn I picked up a rocket launcher at some point. So, where did they come in from? Ah. So VPI gave your kid an existential crisis a few years ago when she asked what will happen to the Earth when the sun gets really big. She didn't sleep right for a week. Oh, no. Oh. You know what's worse, though? What's really worse is that you tell them that they don't need to worry about it because they'll be long dead, and that causes a completely separate crisis. Welcome to the human experience. Oh, jeez. Pro tip, the status bar says I got rockets. Rocket launcher, but no rockets. Yeah. This makes me sad. Oh, look. Oh, wait, I thought that was rockets. It's not rockets. Ah! But yeah, to come back to that whole, you know, half of a streamer's job is just yapping. It does serve like an actual technical purpose. That, you know, the aforementioned copyright notices that you might get. You can circumvent that if you just keep talking most of the time. 60% of the time, it works every time. Right. What are next? What are next? Oh! Yep. Well, there's the exit. Shall I see if I can get rid of this fella? I mean, there's enough room for... I was about to say there's enough room for activities, but... did me dirty. I was hoping I could do that thing where, you know how the rocket fires slightly from one side, so you can sightline
Never
block
give
him.
Icarus any type of explosives. It never ends well for him.
What do you mean it doesn't end well for me? There's no evidence to that. There's no evidence to that at all. Not like it's not like a regularly provable meme or anything. Tie me down. Lily, your mum was an astrophysicist. You remember when she told you about supernovas and the fact that the sun dies? That was a fun few weeks of existential dread. Every now and again, I have, it's been a long while since I've suffered it, but I used to go through, like, an extreme spate of just existential crash outs while I was having a shower. It was pretty bad. I'd just be, like, wide-eyed, realizing, like, the most horrible aspects of existence and going, ah! But, you know, I got over it. Eventually. I should save at 17 health. Done! Just for you. Just for you. Hey. A little in and out. Disco, or am I just still processing the trauma to this day? That's called being alive, Disco. Oh, it's a penguin! I was genuinely trying to understand what I was looking at for a second until I saw the feet. Penguin. Podlucky, thank you so much for that. You're making me look it up. 200. Check. £7. That's good. That's pretty much how much I paid for the 3 bottles of booze that I got today. So thank you for the drinks. Thank you for the drinks, Podlucky. Thank you so much. Speaking of sleep paralysis demons. Is it wrong that whenever someone pops up in chat and goes, "Hi everybody," or "Hi everyone," my brain instantly goes, "Hi Dr. Nick"? I think this is a specifically millennial generational thing. The Simpsons is like a Rosetta Stone for understanding like 95% of millennial humor and referencing. It's just... Ugh. It's like that other one with Abe Simpson, when he goes on and on and on about, you know, how we used to tie an onion to our belt, which was the style at the time, and the streets were paved with gold. That one comes up a lot for me. I think I blame Matt McMuscles for that. If you ever see this, screw you, Matt. You get that stuck in my head so much with that recurring Simpsons joke. Seriously, no, they do drop double the chain guns. That's value for money. If we consider bullets currency. Now, I am sure there is something out there. I don't know if it's a game. Ooh, I think I got it off the top of my head. I was just thinking, I'm sure there's a film or a series or something that you can use bullets as currency. And the last thing I remember playing was Boneworks. You can actually sacrifice bullets in vending machines to get other weapons and stuff. I always thought that was fun. Also, I've still not finished Boneworks. You can do that in Metro? Tang? More... Tang. All I ask is, are you at least able to pay the bills? You're just encouraging my bad habits here. Technically, you can also do that in any game with the bar deception. Yeah, technically. You're technically correct, which, as we all know, is the best kind of correct. However, yeah, I'm more specifically talking about like this is the way that we do exchange. It is bullets or nothing. We're not exchanging bullets for another currency that you can then use to spend on other things. Now, what I need to figure out here is, am I allowed to jump? I'd say that so far, all signs point to no. There must be a way to get around to that without... Let me just double check this. Yeah, there's gotta be a way. There's a lot of yellow doors on this, actually. Enter the gungeon. Oh, yeah. Everything is bullets. That's true. I just want to check something. Custom Dune guy. Okay. He's in his thermal suit. So, I flicker the switch. Go around this way. I am genuinely wondering whether I can jump in this. Dan, hey. Hope you keeping well. How's the youngins? I don't think I've asked for a while. Hope they're keeping well. Hope they're not driving you nuts. Can I customize the color of the suit? Options, player setup. Yes, you can! But it defaults to red, so you know. Actually, you know what? There we go, pink. Perfect. Oh shit, I just hit print screen. There we go, we're good. Right. What was I doing before I decided to turn my suit pink? Doesn't matter. We're playing Doom. F it, we're playing Doom, man. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that I am allowed to jump. Are we okay with this? Because I can't conceive of any standard way from where I am of getting that. Oh, wait. Wait. That's not a yellow keycard door. I thought it was. I only noticed because I opened the auto map. If that would have been a yellow keycard door, I would have gone right. It's jumper clock, baby. But through my deductive skills, rivaling that of Sherlock Holmes himself, I found the way. Are doors colored? I mean, yeah. I mean, that's yellow, but, you know, also yellow to me. But on the auto map, they're colored on the auto map. That's the thing that gave it away. The regular doors aren't colored. The auto map keycard color key. I know what I mean. So let's go this way. Fuck it, we ball. Has teleported me across. To where the other yellow is. So I was remarking earlier that this has a lot of yellow keycard doors, and the entire function, it seems, is to get you through a teleporter for quick and easy access to the other yellow keycard door that you need to get to. This is fine. It's efficient. It's efficient is what it is. There we go. Who knows if I saved at any point during the course of this map? Because I don't know. I did. Oh, good. I still gotta go get the yellow keycard, though. That sucks. My god, imagine having to replay. Section a level! It's not really that much of an inconvenience. Just because of a Mancubus projectile. Why even live? Okay. Not open for anything. No. I don't have to kill him, but I want to. Just to eliminate the option that they might still come after me. You digging the winter vibes of this map set, Torlin? Yeah. I mean, that's what drew me to it. I mean, I know it's not, you know, festive season anymore, but it's still cold as shit. So, why not? Why not roll with the theme for a little bit longer? Before we inevitably, you know, cycle back around, you know, spring, summer. Don't get me wrong, though. I do love some summery, beach-themed episodes of Doom. I also like having a good excuse to play, do Caribbean Vacation. Life's a beach. I much prefer that over Nuclear Winter, if I'm gonna be honest. Just curious. Megawatt. 32. 32 maps. We got a full 32 quota here. I best get playing. What happened to No Time 1 Freeze? That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! Fine. I think the only trouble I have with, like, custom color Barons and Hell Knights and what have you is I do find it a little tricky, you know, figuring out what's what. What I need to expect health-wise. Wow. That's where I came through. Okay. So where do you lead? Oh, a Megasphere! Don't mind if I do! You know, I think this is like the style of difficulty of a level that I am right in the mood for today. You know, not too much of a hefty challenge. It's relatively breezy so far. And it's just like, you know what? I just want to have fun blasting. I just want to blast, man. I mean, that's a big door you got there. Is there, by any chance, a Cybe? No! What a surprise! I mean, I am playing on Ultra Violence. I might have screwed that up. I'm playing on Hurt Me Plenty, not Ultra Violence. And I'll defend this decision because I'm no spring chicken. I'm no spring chicken. And sometimes I just I wanna get through maps rather than struggle against maps. So it is perfectly acceptable for someone such as myself, and dare I say even you, to pick Hurt Me Plenty. Hang, is that more goddamn gift subs? It's coming a running joke now, where I'm gonna look and go, Sir, a second tang has hit the membership. But yeah, if I was playing on Ultraviolence, I'm sure there'd be a Psybe in there, because there's no good reason for me to need that invincibility. Oh, hey, look, there's another Megasphere up there. Well, that was a short and sweet. You know, it doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it can be a big snowy area with fun stuff to do inside of it, and that's fine too. Did I see? I think because I see it on the map, I'm going to go for it. Ultraviolence is for when you know the maps, not discovering. Oh yeah, first time through is absolutely a-okay. You play whatever gets you through. There's a little snowflake up there. That's adorable, but it's distracting me. How dare you? Why am I playing on Hurt Me Plenty when I could be playing on Hurt Me Daddy? If you go in for that, that's for you. I'm not gonna judge. We don't kink shame you. Though if you have texture filtering on, then I'm shaming you. This is Duke Nukem Forever, isn't it? Not Duke Nukem, this is just Duke Nukem 3D. This is the rooftop. I recognize it immediately. Down into the streets. Yeah, but it's frozen. Love it. Yes, Queen Slay. Now I have to wonder, can I get up? No. Can I get down? Can I get funky? Get on the scene. Like a sex machine. Take it to the bridge. Take it over the bridge. Take it under the bridge. Watch out for trolls. So, I just want to know, is it gonna do... Nah, I don't expect it to do the exact same secrets, but that window is open up there. That window is open. Oh, oh, oh. Is it? You see, now I can't think of how I'd do that without jumping. I was thinking that maybe I could kind of little sideways shuffle up these icy bits. And now I am not so sure. Get out of me! I'm busy. Do rocket jumping? Yeah, sure. Where's my rocket launcher? Yeah. Woo! Straight up. I planned that. You thought I was joking. I didn't expect it to work. I didn't expect it to work. Map author in shambles. No, there's an easy way out. They go, yeah, that's totally how you meant to do it. They've got an out. I meant that. You're absolutely meant to do that. Get the berserk. I mean, I'll get it now because I'm under 100 points of health. But I'm not getting it because I like you or anything, Baka. Right. Well, if jumping isn't allowed, why is rocket jumping allowed? Since that requires looking down, and looking down is illegal.
A heavy rain.
Remember
Well, sadly-
Icarus plus explosives. Read not ending. Wait, what, that worked?
Sadly, this entire video can be used as video evidence against me, so, you know, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound at this point. Ah! Get the berserk, you look fun. Okay. What else is getting me? I think it was just a latent cacodemon projectile. I could hear it. So this will be where I come back to with every key on the level. Sorry, I'm just absolutely bumping to this. You don't jump up there because that's where the rocket launcher is. Shh. Shh. Zip it. Zip it. It's fine. It's fine. No crimes were committed. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think, no. I'm gonna retract my limb. I'm gonna keep my limbs inside the moving vehicle at all times. Because this ride keeps surprising me with a few abrupt left and right turns in terms of how I think about it. Just use the jetpack. You guys. You guys! Oh, wait. That's all three. That's all three. So yeah, it's not a full one-to-one recreation of the level, but I guess they're trying to get away with not using 3D floors or any of that nonsense in this, which is completely acceptable. If anything, I'm more intrigued when people try to get around those kind of restrictions where you don't take advantage of 3D floors and you're like, what if I try and do it some other kind of way? Sometimes I appreciate the illusion of a space having multiple floors than it actually having multiple floors. Because it's harder to do. I should finish doing those maps. Maybe that should have been one of my New Year's resolutions. Do more Doom maps. I've had so many on the back burner for like years. Map's kind of laggy, yeah. Compared to the other ones, it's a bit laggy. Chugs a bit. Federico, you just joined. Is this a Mega Wad or are there new enemies? There's reskinned enemies. It's a 32 map Mega Wad. I think there's tweaks to the weapons. I feel like the chain gun spins faster than it usually does. The pistol is semi-auto. The pump action's pretty sweet. Most of the rest of it is kind of standard stock. I could stream making my Doom maps. I'm like a deer in the headlights, man. When I'm being watched, when I'm trying to put line defs down, no, my brain freezes, man. My brain freezes. I can't think. Where are the goddamn donuts? On the matter of Duke Nukem Forever, am I looking forward to playing the 2001 restoration project? Hell yeah!
Now the main problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort.
Was I looking the right way? I think I was looking the right way. Cutting, you said I don't like hexen mods, but what about a Planet of the Apes mod for Strive? This is not a bit right, but I haven't even played Strive. So I don't even know where I'd start. I don't even know where I'd start. Below 0. Oh, there's a lot of line def errors. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, I mean, I would like to, you know, expand the scope of the kind of stuff that I play. Yeah, that'd be nice. The only thing that prevents me in most cases is the limitations of time that I have. So, if anything, I'm a little bit more discerning than I used to be with what I choose to give a playthrough, because one of the big things is how much time is it going to take me to do it. At the time I got available. I play romance visual novels. Only at bedtime. It's only before I go to bed. It counts as reading. Turns out the Steam Deck is fantastic for that. Even if it's not officially supported. I'm usually referencing Valhalla when I talk about that. That's the only visual novel type game I've ever played. Do I play Doom mods on the deck? Not often, because it feels weird to me. I much prefer playing on my desktop on my ridiculous 1440p setup screen with a 4070 GPU that's overkill for Doom mods. If I'm playing on my Steam Deck, you know what I end up playing more often? Like Quake 2. For some reason, Quake 2, just the controls on that are real nice. They just make sense. For some reason, other stuff like Doom, it doesn't feel right to me. But for some reason, I can easily play like Quake 2 on my Steam Deck and have a grand old time. I don't mess with gyro though. I know some people use gyro aiming. I can't. It doesn't. Not tested much like regular Quake. Might be something to try next. Considering I got both of them installed anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. Maybe they had a specific input profile. I mean, if we're talking about the Night Dive remaster, it might be the case. You play the System Shock 2 remaster on Steam Deck. It's a breeze once you're used to the controller for it. I think I wouldn't be able to get around the whole inventory management without mouse. I think I'd need the mouse. It would do my head in. It would absolutely do my head in. And I am aware of people that play a lot of like Doom on phone, on Delta Touch and all that. I just you know that clip of David Lynch saying that it's such a sadness to be watching a film on your fucking telephone? For some reason, that's the same thing that goes through my head when I think about people playing Doom on a friggin' phone. It's such a sadness. Playing Doom on your fucking telephone. I mean, it's actually, right, this is not I'm not judging. I'm just saying that that's what it reminds. Forget I said anything.
I have a brain injury.
You do you. I don't mind how you play it as long as you enjoy it. Orbos, Woof/Nugget Doom with or without free look. I mean, I know there's a lot of purists out there. There's at least one fella that I know it turns up every now and again and tries to get on me for using free look in Doom, and I'm like, I don't care, guy, go touch grass. But, you know, if push comes to shove, yeah, I can live without free look. It's not like I'm allergic to not having free look or anything. It's just that it's goddamn 2025, and, you know, I'm gonna take my luxuries where I can. What are my thoughts on ham sandwiches, Baron? They're like the default sandwich to me. They're like the most default sandwich that I could possibly think of. Anything that embellishes on a ham sandwich is instantly a step up. Oh, it's 2026, isn't it? Holy shit, I just realized. Yeah, thank you for correcting me, Foley. Thank you for reminding me of the inexorable march of time. I love a map pack that doesn't forget the value of just a corridor full of cheap, easy to kill enemies. Just to, you know, string the experience along. Oh. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to get rid of this head. Sorry, I'm invested in reading chat now. UAC, you're too used to using free look, if nothing else, because of the more elaborate maps we get nowadays. Yes. That's definitely an element of it. And there's a lot of people who make their maps with free look taken into consideration. So, you know. You hope my beer's cold? You know, I just realized after taking a few sips of this, and I was like, I would expect this to be colder by now, and I just realized I haven't turned on my fridge. Give me a second. Ah! A whole host of things is going wrong. Ugh. Sorry, I had to climb under the desk to plug in my fridge. I unplugged my fridge when I've not got any beer in it, and I forgot to turn it on. And then I knocked over a lamp. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this in my fridge. I'm gonna delay gratification. Because right now, it's kind of room temperature. Not that this room is warm. Anyway, what was I saying? XSL, thanks for mentioning Doom on a phone. Got you thinking you should whack RetroArch on your phone, download the stuff for PC98 engine, and play some good old Japanese PC games. Hell yeah! But I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I survived bending down. Which these days, believe me, is a risk. I was trying something. I was trying something. I was trying to see if I could telefrag the Archvile. Speaking of Archviles, apparently the Archvile is coming back to New Doom, Doom the Dark Ages. I heard scuttlebutt that they had a tag on one of their announcements like he was a friggin' Avenger returning for Avengers Doomsday. The Archvile will return in Doom the Dark Ages DLC.
Of course.
I got something. I got something. It wasn't the Archvile, but it was something. We're fine. Dr. Baron, what are my thoughts on the concept of a large vial? Is that just a large archvile? Is it gonna be paid DLC? I don't know. I don't actually own Doom the Dark Ages. I don't actually own a copy of Doom the Dark Ages. The reason I was able to play it is because I had Game Pass, but I don't have Game Pass anymore because fuck Microsoft. And, yeah. If I want to play it, I'm gonna have to go buy it. And I'm not really all that incentivized to do that right now. Because I've been there, I've done that, I had a fine old time. I don't actually have much bad to say about Doom the Dark Ages. It's enjoyable, it really is. But it's just like, you know, I'm not gonna feel too put out if I can't spin it up at a moment's notice. Oh boy! Excuse me. I didn't get a lot of sleep. Once again. You know how it is. Water is wet. Sky is blue.
Of course.
The earth is flat, and I don't get enough sleep. Did these explode? That's what I get for blaspheming against Cube Earth. Alright. One of my favorite things that I heard about screwing with flat earthers is you agree with them on the flat earth thing, and then they say, so what part of the D6 are you on? Are you on like you know, what plane of it? It's flat, but yeah, what part of the flat? You one of those Sector 5 sons of bitches? Also, aren't the Atomic Heart people doing the, I don't know what they're making. The people who make Atomic Heart are insane. They're making Atomic Heart 2, and they're also doing The Cube, which is in the Atomic Heart world, but seems to be some kind of multiplayer, I don't know what kind of game. I'm gonna say Battle Royale. Because that seems like the simplest choice. Don't you donkey punch me while I'm trying to fight an Archvile? It's rude! Phobos, you guys don't realize the Earth is banana-shaped. I think there's a fella that occasionally I scroll past shorts of on the usual, you know, doom scrolling, whose entire thing seems to be taking calls from flat earthers and then yelling at them about how stupid they are. And man, that is a great way to spend time. Oh, how many of you have watched there was a documentary called Behind the Curve or something like that? about a bunch of flat earthers buying progressively more and more expensive like measurement equipment to determine that the earth is flat, but they keep proving that it's not every single time. And every single time they keep going, maybe the equipment's faulty. Maybe we need to spend another few £1,000. Oh, it's genuinely funny. Just seeing the wheels turn and just the denial. Man, I'm getting some drops. I might have to turn down my gore or something. Heresy, I know, but I'm not sure if it's a consequence of the of Nashgore though. Who knows? Who knows? Save. I have been saving, man. I've been saving. Mugi, it's unreal that flat earthers exist. That's what makes it so funny. Though, flat earthers are a gateway to understanding, like, delusion in general. Once you realize that there are people out there that take flat earth seriously, you can then kind of, through the same kind of realization, understand how, you know, various other people end up in certain mindsets. And ultimately, it points to a way that maybe you can eventually get them out of that mindset. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to if they want to be convinced. You can't do anything about someone who doesn't want to be proven wrong, who isn't willing to, like, learn. And that, I feel sorry for, you know, I feel sad for that kind of person. It's like, oh, you've kind of convinced yourself that your entire identity revolves around this belief. And, you know, for someone to come along and deny it would completely destroy your worldview and shatter your ego and perception of worth as a human being. I can understand why people would be averse. I have empathy for them is what I'm trying to say, but I also still think they're really funny because of how silly they are. I mean, what loser doesn't believe in Hollow Earth? Because, let's face it, if there's no Hollow Earth, then where does Godzilla go? Have I played the Ace Engine demo? Donuts, I don't know what that is. Hollow Earth gets real funny and real racist real fast. The only thing I know about Hollow Earth is the fact that it turns up in, like, the Godzilla Kong movies and that one Iron Sky sequel. That's it. And one of those involves Nazis anyway. So...
Of course.
So... So I did pick up a red, but... Oh, I see it. I see it. The only way you can convince me Flat Earth exists is if you take me to the edge. Well, the funny thing about Flat Earth is there's so many decent ways, so many, like, easy, straightforward ways to disprove it. You don't even need scientific equipment. All you need to do is travel from, like, the northern hemisphere to the southern hemisphere and look at the sky. like how some of these maps have you arriving in a little snowmobile. Odd lucky conspiracy people calling you blind sheep is the funniest shit ever. I mean, it's that kind of thing. It's delusion of the highest order, where it's like, no, I'm the special. I'm the smart guy here. All you others, you're all sheep. You're all blinkered. You don't know, but I know, and I'm better than all you guys, and I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. That is a real fun intro, though. That is a real fun intro. Big ass drill opening a hole for the start of the level. That's cool. That is a lot of fun. I mean, that probably exacerbates the whole why are you using free look, because the illusion is broken slightly by that. If I was just going straight ahead, it would just been seamless, but well. Choices. Oh, did I get him? Did I get him? Happy day! I was expecting to have to, tank another round of his attack. Another fine example of imp rocketing. Some of the best value fun you can have in Doom, by far. David, you just tested the 96 comic mod and it slaps. It really does. I've played the comic mod and it is surprisingly good. Baron, all this conspiracy talk reminds you of your Space Station 13 character who thinks Med Bay is out to get them. And that the Anglo-Martian War of 1895 actually happened. Is that the one with the tripods? And the really great soundtrack by Jeff Wayne? Ah, yeah, that's what the thing was for. I get it now. My eyes have been opened. And then I screwed it all up by going this way. I'm trying to remember what the joke was in, I don't know if it was Grand Theft Auto 3 or 4, where the talk show host, Laszlo, has a cooler on who keeps banging on about the American-Australian War. They went to war with Australia or something at some point in the GTA universe. And I'm trying to remember what, like, some of the bits are. Alright, that was the entrance to the area. Okay. Don't fight too close to the sun, especially with my eyes open. Thanks, Dad. I'll keep that in mind. Wait, you're not deadless. Dad, why did you accept to build a labyrinth for King Minos? You know he's just gonna shove his illegitimate Minotaur son in there, right? and then force us to kind of escape it because he's weird like that. Actually, I'm trying to remember if they had to escape the labyrinth or whether they just built it and then Daedalus was just like, you know what, fuck this shit. We're getting off this island. Get some wax wings on you, boy. Were the emus secret agents? No, that was a third party. There was the Great Emu War, which the Australians unfortunately lost. That one's not a joke. Alright, I got all 3 skulls. Just let them deal with it. They can fight amongst themselves.
Don't mention the war.
The war. YouTube thumbnail is inspired. I felt like doing something. I'm sure I've done like a frozen Icarus thing in one of my videos at some point. I think I did it during the course of a video. I don't know which one though. Oh no! By the way, YouTube, can you still see me? Just out of curiosity, am I still streaming? Am I still live? Yes, good. My tab crashed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna close the tab, and yeah. The only downside to this is if anyone throws more gift subs at me, tang, I might not know. Let me just see if I can open a secondary tab without killing anything. Can I get back into my live dashboard? Let me just Google this real quick. Can I get back into YT live dashboard when crash? Yes. Many cases, resume your stream without it appearing as a new session. If you're using OBS, the encoder didn't crash, the browser just crashed, just reopen the dashboard. Click create, go live. It should automatically reconnect. Hey, I see you. I see you. Jake Sully, I see you. We're good. We're good. I don't need more technical issues today. I don't need them. I don't need them. Cephalopod in Hercules: A Legendary Journey. Daedalus was tricked by the king to create more doomsday weapons to kill Hercules, but then stopped when he discovered the king wanted Hercules dead. You're getting me to make weapons and it results in the death of someone? Daedalus was an idiot. He's one of those kind of crazy scientists, but in, like, ancient Greek. He was basically a mad scientist. The only thing he was concerned with was with invention. The notion of invention. As long as he could create shit, he was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, brother. But I think it bears stating, Hercules: The Legendary Journeys, the TV show, is probably not as one-to-one with original Greek mythology. Just saying. Ancient Greeks had the steam engine, you just didn't know what to do with it. This I find fascinating. There's like certain civilizational bottlenecks. And I'm trying to remember, there's like a particular like factual tidbit about how a certain civilization would be so much further ahead, but they hadn't developed like the extra side tech to make use of like the more advanced part of the civilizational tech tree. It's wild. Because, yeah, you can't have certain technological progressions without other foundational technologies. Or, you know, the application of certain things. It's wild. A hundred. That was a very short map, by the way. What's the link to this mod, good sir? Major The Thing vibes? Oh, I mean, it is cold. It's called the title up top, No Time to Freeze. I've not put it in the description just yet. It will be in there after the stream's finished. But yeah, if you search for that and then put Doom on the end of the search, you're gonna get like a 99.9% chance of a good search hit for the page that you need for it. I'm gonna see if that beer's cooled down. Carl Urban was in, I'm trying to remember if Carl Urban was in Xena or Hercules or both, but I think he was Ares. It's really funny watching those series and seeing like certain actors like just so young. I'll tell you this for free though, Carl Urban has aged like a fine wine. On a similar note, someone was showed a post about like there was like an anniversary reunion for the actors in Grease, you know, the John Travolta Grease. And he turns up and he suddenly got this full head of hair as if he's in like full costume from the original Grease. And I don't know about you, the last time I saw John Travolta in anything, he was like bald as a cue ball. And he had the thing that always bothered me about John Travolta over the last several years or whatever, whenever I've seen him in like a film or whatever, is his god-awful fucking beard. I don't know who told him that it was a good look, but it looks painted on. I can understand if he's not capable of actually growing decent facial hair, but whatever choice he went with, it was not doing him any favors. But yeah, on this recent thing, there's like John Travolta up on stage with all of these other like people from Greece, and he's looking like 20 years younger than any of them. It's ridiculous. If you want to know where you can see Travolta with a beard, there's a film called From Paris with Love. It's unnaturally dark. Yeah, it's like it absolutely adds like a bunch of shit to it. Would I ever consider doing a tabletop simulator stream, Baron? I'm not sure what I'd play, I think is the response to that, because I've never actually ever used it. Hey, maybe, oh Jesus Christ, this map. Maybe Tabletop Simulator would be a good idea for me finally trying to understand what Battlestar Galactica, the board game, is supposed to fucking play like. Give me a sec. This thing weighs a ton. I have had it for years. Like 6-7 years. And thing is, I still don't know how to play it. When I got it, right, I earmarked a day of the week where I would just put it all out on a kitchen table and try and figure it out. And figure out how to play it. When my significant other came home, she found me like a gibbering mess, like a conspiracy theorist, telling her how this was allegedly supposed to be played, and I just could not for the life of me adequately explain it. And I've been dragging it around with me for years. I love Battlestar Galactica. I feel like having Battlestar Galactica the board game is adds a little to my enjoyment. But I still don't know how to play it. So maybe Tabletop Simulator will be my gateway to figuring that out. Some board games need nerd friends. I mean, you'd need an entire friggin' weekend. Fuck that, just play Kaplunk. I got Kaplunk, I got Connect 4, I got Guess Who, I got Battleship, I got the classics, baby. I got the classics. We got checkers, we got Ludo, we got chess, we got chess 2. Rocket launcher, there it is. I know you're in there, Archvile! I think I killed it. Could I have a deck of cards now? Oh, I got decks of cards. I got multiple decks of cards. Monopoly, but the dog's missing. And you play it with Vietnamese dong instead of fake dollars. That's just inherent entertainment value right there, isn't it? You can just start throwing dongs at each other and... I'm trying to remember if it's a Super Eye Patchwolf thing on his stream, but whenever someone subscribes, I think he's got a voice clip where he just yells, 1 million dong! Right. I have killed and killed and killed and yet never once asked why or where I am going. But that's fine, because it's a Doom 1. Fistful of dongs for a few dongs more. The good, the bad. The dong. Not to imply that the dong is ugly. Depends what way you look at it. Irish, if only you were still in college. You had a gaming club. On some nights, they did board games similar to Battlestar Galactica. Or like D&D. You found the mod fandom? Oh, good. I'm glad you found it. I hope you enjoy it. I've been having a lovely time. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, the title of the stream will be the name of the mod, and you can hopefully Google that shit, Google through it, or ChatGPT it. I don't know, what do the kids do these days? Do they ask ChatGPT? Maybe put Doom at the end of the query, the prompt, whatever the fuck, and you should be able to find it. You should be able to find it. What is that viscera sticking to the door? It's viscera. It's literally it's demon guts. It's like silly. It's like stretchy taffy. I was about to say silly string. It's a little bit more consistent than that. Just think of it as demon silly string. Licorice. This is fun. Kids today are rolling a hoop down the street with a stick. No, sorry, you're thinking post nuclear AI apocalypse. That's what we'll go back to, a hoop and a stick. Right. There is a... excuse me. Sorry, thinking makes me tired. Hey, you got some more tap. Look, you're gonna get another one in a minute. Hey, 2 for the price of 1. They're flooding the zone. They're sending the heavy hitters. Was it Satchwell think he's at a Rammstein concert or something? That's a lot of pyro. This isn't a GZ Doom mod. No. You don't need to. I'm using Uzi anyway. Uzi 9mm Doom. Does Arnie ask for a laser rifle or a pulse rifle in the 40-watt range in the original Terminator? I can't remember if it's laser rifle or pulse rifle. But seriously, the best way to keep warm this winter is get yourself a ticket to a Rammstein concert if they're touring. You'll be fine. You'll be toasty. It's a bad little door fighty bit. Get out of it! Man, this map is relentless. Got him! It was a phased plasma rifle in the 40-watt range. Ah, I thought it was something like that. He asked for a can of accent thinner next to the turpentine. Need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Hey! Cutting, did I ever try Samsara Reincarnated? It allows you to play as many FPS protagonists while fighting their enemies together. I have. Once upon a time. Though I think my brain just couldn't get my head around like the application. Like I like the idea of it, that it's basically you can choose. You can choose any old character. But I don't think I had the context in terms of playing it via multiplayer or co-op where I think it would potentially shine the best. Because that's not really been my priority for a while. What's the spiciest food I've had? I had a Vindaloo one time. Ever heard of Zero Body Count? Zero Body Count. No, it doesn't ring a bell. I like how the suggestions are flying thick and fast today. It's like pop quiz, hotshot. Cephalopod, the hottest thing you've ever had is salsa with hot jalapenos. Oof. I mean, to be honest, I'm not very good at spices. I'm not. I'm not. It's probably like an acclimatization thing, but I've got friends who have tongues coated in asbestos, and trying to keep up with the heat that they can tolerate is like a friggin' losing game. Absolute. Nobody wins but them. I remember seeing my friend order like the spiciest burrito they possibly could, and then proceed to just dump shitloads of Tabasco on top of it. I'm the kind of guy that needs like a glass of milk on standby. Need a glass of milk on standby because otherwise I'm suffering. I don't think I'd get through the hot ones cycle of wings without becoming a casualty. You know what the soundtrack layout for this reminds me of? It reminds me of Neon White. For anyone that's played that. It's a bit of an esoteric pull, I'll grant you that. Irish, a YouTube channel called Expert Reacts. I know EXP. I know of Jonathan Ferguson, Keeper of Arms and Artillery at the Royal Armouries Museum in the UK. He mentions the 40 watts of the plasma rifle being similar to that of a light bulb, one that's not very bright. Well, because I have a high suspension of disbelief when it comes to film, I can take that to mean that the machines got so efficient at creating phased plasma weaponry that they could potentially focus the energy of a 40 watt light bulb or whatever into a lethal format. Which means that, you know, this must be, like, mass-productable as fuck. Which is why everyone in the future war of Terminator 2 has one. That's at least how I choose to view it in my head canon. It's like if you watch Johnny Mnemonic and you scoff at the amount of storage that he can keep inside his head. It sounds kind of paltry in this day and age, but if you take it in the context of what the cyberpunk world that they're in, and he's actually got physical storage inside his goddamn skull, you're like, you know what? Any number of secure storage gigabits in my head is gonna be like impressive to me. Especially, it's not the amount of storage that he can carry around in his head as a courier of secrets. It's the fact that he can courier the secrets to begin with. And I think one of the main plot points of it is he actually sacrifices some of his memory, like literal memories of his life, so he can store more shit in his head. I need to watch Johnny Mnemonic again. I really like Johnny Mnemonic. I got a soft spot for it. And I mean, how can you not love the room service rant? One of my favorite rants in all of similar. I need to say similar instead of cinema. Synonymous. Just this guy ranting and raving to the sky, standing atop a pile of junk, about how he wants his shirt laundered like they do in the Imperial Hotel in Tokyo. He wants the deluxe hamburger. He wants all of the luxuries. He wants the finest things. Instead, he's here on the friggin' junk pile in the arse end of nowhere. He wants room service. It's ironic that Johnny Mnemonic has been forgotten. I haven't forgotten. I like Johnny Mnemonic so much that I've been trying to put a friggin' track together that uses sound clips from it. But because I keep clearing out my friggin' download folder, I forget to actually duplicate the audio files, so I keep losing the goddamn WAV file for the room service rant that I create. So, 56th time's a charm when I finally get around to doing it again at some point. Skullcraw, thank you so much for the 60 months, man. I think you deserve some bonus dudes today, do you not? It's a full-on 60. Dweller Neuromancer has the main character moving 3 megabytes of hot RAM. I mean, that's plausible now, considering how expensive RAM is. RAM's pretty hot. It all comes back round. Dilip Dina Meyer is such a gift. Is she the same actress that was Dizzy in Starship Troopers? If she is, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, bear with me a sec. Just gotta take a call. Be right back. Rightio. I'm crossing my fingers because in the next half an hour I might get another phone call saying, please come collect your child. This is the inherent downside of a nursery. Every now and again your kid gets a slight temperature, and then the legally bound, if the temperature doesn't go down after taking some, paracetamol or Calpol or whatever, you have to go pick them up. So I'm gonna try and get through this stuff as fast as I can. Oh, it's straight up an evil eye. I love that. I love that. I love that. That's cool. I thought it was just a friggin', I thought it was an archvile. Ah! Don't catch me. But yeah, I hope my kid's okay. Got a little bit of a temperature. Bless her. But if it continues, she'll have an early daddy day. That's all right by me. We can watch cartoons. One of my kids is getting into like the super, painfully adorable phase after what I like to call the unbearable asshole phase. But because my kids are on a lag between them, whatever the one of them goes through, it takes like the other maybe several weeks to catch up to them. So now I've got most adorable cuddlebug toddler, and then the other one is now relentless asshole, and I'm hoping I can ride it out at some point, and then they can finally get into the cuddlebug phase, because everyone likes that. It's much less stressful. It's much less stressful to deal with. This WOD has Ketsui music. Someone probably put Ketsui music in, which means that if you're watching this right now, this is probably the last you'll hear of me speaking, because YouTube's probably going to copyright it, but, oh well. Trusky, RAM is only expensive because the chip fab people take a while to tool up, that mass produce a run or something so that stocks or another power can dwindle, demand goes up. Yeah. Need the parts everyone needs 2 years ago on a new component. Yeah, but it's the data center demand for RAM at the moment that's really fucking everyone over. And also, is Nvidia like just repurposing old GPUs? Basically, they've all decided that there's more money in the AI AI dentists. I don't want that. AI data center. Am I into shmubs? Of course I'm into shmubs. Of course I'm into shmubs. I love shmubs. You reminded me that I need to do a few runs of Crimson Clover at some point. I love Crimson Clover. I've not played it in a few years. I think they had like an updated version. This has got Max Payne music. I'm just surprised because I was playing Alan Wake 2 earlier today. You know, Remedy, Max Payne, Sam Lake, doing the pain face. It's pain! You know what I've not done in a while? I've not done a run of Kung Fu Max Payne for a while. I should get that loaded up again. I remember I tried to get my head around Kung Fu Max Payne, the mod, a while back, and I botched it. So I had to do a follow-up video. Are they still doing a Max Payne remake? What? What? This is news to me. They're doing a Max Payne remake? Since when? Since when? By who? Is it still Remedy? Is it still in-house? I didn't know! This is why I'm surprised, because I fucking love Max Payne. I love Remedy. I'm a Sam Lake fanboy. Remedy was probably going to do it at some point. Yeah. I was saying earlier today, what I'd like, and I know probably won't because it's under Microsoft at this point, for them to, you know, touch up Quantum Break. But I think Quantum Break is stuck under whatever publishing deal they had with Microsoft at the time. And I think it was Lion who was telling me this morning, there was a lot of stuff built into it that doesn't quite work the same way anymore in terms of you know, how it changes regarding the story, like the videos, because it's like basically a TV series in Quantum Break that runs parallel to the game. Cutting, don't tell me about Death Stranding 2. I've not played it. I don't have a PS5. I've been avoiding anything to do with Death Stranding 2 since it came out. Because I want to be able to play it when it eventually comes out on PC. But because I'm probably going to be waiting for a full year... 1000 Young, did I play Ashes 2063? Not only did I play Ashes 2063, I have made several videos on Ashes 2063. And I may not be wearing the same hat, but somewhere during the course of, I think, was it Ashes Afterglow? I'm in it. Well, not me, but like a reference to me. And I didn't even recognize myself at the time because I was so into just playing the game. I was just like, who's this douchebag? And then I realized it's me, and I'm like, oh. Damn it. That's all I had. Headbutting the doors and hoping they'd work. So definitely no. Oh, it's a ladder! Oh, it's that old school thing. I get it, I get it. I thought it was a lift. Oh. Hello. Ear big ashes, fanboy, Podlucky, hoping for some more from Lost Jug. Oh yeah, I'm hearing that there's gonna be some soon. Vortex! My god, there's even more gift memberships going on over on the YouTube side right now. Thank you so much. An enthusiast here at that. Good god, man. Everyone's been so goddamn generous today. I honestly don't know what to do when everyone's been throwing money at me. I get bashful, man. I get real bashful. It's like, oh, I don't deserve it. I'm always worried that people aren't, you know, spending the money on themselves first, you know? But thank you. Thank you so much. Gotta support the hardest working DoomTuber. I don't know about hardest working, but thank you. Thank you. I know I've been slamming the live streams this month at the very least, but this I found quite enjoyable. I found this enjoyable. I enjoy shooting the shit with you guys. I like having the back and forth. I like it. I like it. Plus, this format allows me to cover more Doom. I mean, sure, it may mean that I'm not able to do quite as much dedicated, you know, standalone Doom Mod Madness videos, but I can get through more stuff. You can watch it in real time. I think the only downside is for anyone who doesn't have as much time to pick through a live stream, and I understand that. I understand that. Pardon me. I wish I could, you know, find a solution with regards to, like, highlight versions. But highlight versions just take a lot longer than you'd imagine to edit. Did I see the Forza Horizon 6 reveal? I'm not so much into Forza. Is it in Japan? I think that this is the only thing I know through osmosis. Are they setting it in Japan this time? Right. This appeals to me because I've always wanted to go on holiday in Japan. The closest I ever got was that one time I went on holiday in South Korea. Spent a week in Seoul. Lovely place. Went to the poop museum. It wasn't really a poop museum. It was more like one of those educational kind of places where you can learn about the human body, but it's all like scale interpretations of going through a butthole kind of thing. visited a few cultural landmarks, like thing. The tower that's there. I think is it like the TV tower or something? There's like a Hello Kitty museum that my SO really wanted to go to. They really love their fried chicken places in South Korea. And then you got the added bonus of kimchi on top of that. I'm like, I could stand to spend longer here. This little thing. Anyway, start private hopscotch. Start training. I know. Start training one of my kiddos to be an editor. Free labor. I'm not that cruel. I'm not that cruel. I know how much it sucks. I wouldn't inflict that on my kids. You don't fit in there. Cephalopod, sometimes you want to visit Japan, England, Scotland, Norway, Netherlands. Yeah, it's a good list. It's a good list. I always find it really interesting. When I told my parents that I was going to go on holiday to South Korea, they looked at me and they went, why? And then I had to kind of remember that my mum and dad, their idea of a holiday is fun in the sun. Very, like, you know, straightforward, like, British holiday. They go Tenerife, they go somewhere sunny, Costa del Sol, Benidorm. And then I think more recently they've expanded it where they'll go to Mexico, Turkey. You know, they've been to Turkey a few times. But yeah, when it came to holidays when I was a kid, and I'm very grateful that I was able to go on, like, you know, Mediterranean holidays as a kid. Yeah, the idea of a holiday for them is, you know, the beach, sunshine, pool. Whereas for me, the idea of the holiday is to go somewhere interesting. Not to say that, you know, Tenerife isn't interesting or that kind of stuff. It's visiting somewhere that I'm interested in. I wanna look around. I wanna find stuff out. I wanna be there and go, oh, look at this thing. I'm actually in the place that I'm interested in. It's more than like a day at the beach. I mean, a day at the beach is fine and all that, but I wanna find shit out. I wanna learn more. I wanna go places and see things, and yes, occasionally go to a theme park and then ride the rides and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I'm not above that. I'm not above that. Occasionally I'll want to go to Disneyland or what have you. You know what I want to do? I want to visit more European, like, theme parks that aren't, you know, Disney affiliated, because I know there's tons. And they've got killer roller coasters. I'd love to go to that shit. Anyway. John Doe, your idea of a holiday is slouching around at home, maybe going north. This is acceptable. Sometimes a holiday is not having to do anything. I can feel that. Oh no! No! No. Get out! Let me know! I was there! Right, they're fighting. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Do my parents know that South Korea has beaches? Yeah, but it was one of those things when I was talking to my parents, like the the difference between what I view a holiday as and what they do is like the generational kind of difference. It just really stuck out to me about, you know, how different you can be from what your parents want to, you know, go and enjoy versus what you want to go and enjoy. But again, I've never, oh, what's the phrase? I've always appreciated that they've been able to, you know, give me a lot of good memories when it comes to holidays as a kid. Heck, I even was able to go to like Orlando like once or twice growing up, going over to America on a holiday. That was amazing. Ugh. Right. Stop bullying me! No! It's a tricky save. There are better places I could have saved. Why can't I go through the accent, you son of a bitch? But yeah, I'm always grateful for, you know, what I was able to experience growing up. I have to realize, you know, not everyone gets to go on holiday. No, not everyone gets to go abroad almost every year. Is there a specter in the doorway? I don't know. 1,000 yen, cool vibes, son. Would never have thought British parents. Why do you think not British parents? I'm British. What else am I gonna be? Okay, I got a good one. So, do I need to have at least killed... Oh, will I need to have killed everything? Oh, that's so mean. I mean, the door's open. And it's mean enough that I've got the idea I could potentially go through. That's tremendously mean. Pardon me. There is something in there. It's yeah. It's just there was too much going on. Skull cry if he was able, you'd send some of the beer you brewed. Huck! British! I'm sorry to shatter this illusion. I am British. You may now unsubscribe. I'm just gonna check whether it's been half an hour since they called me. Ooh, no, not yet. Not yet. Oh, it's only been 22 minutes. But yeah, I feel like people don't appreciate how good shmup soundtracks can be. Absolute bangers. Just realized I'm getting into this level with the health pool that I had from the end of the last level. I need to recoup that! But yeah, back when I was first starting out with whatever the fuck I was trying to do with YouTube, I didn't really know what to cover. I really didn't. I didn't know what people would be interested in. I did a bunch of like cringe gameplay stuff with like PlanetSide 2. And then I did a short-lived series called The Fifth Circle of Bullet Hell, where I basically did narrated playthroughs. I basically yapped as long as I could over a shmup playthrough. I had like a fancy intro and everything for it. I was proud of that intro. I really was. But then, you know, I found a fun niche with Doom, because I kind of realized after a long absence from playing Doom, I was like, man, the community has been cooking. It has been firing on all cylinders the entire time I've been away from it. So, you know, why not dig through all of this notable stuff and shine a spotlight. Shine a spotlight. And here I am. Like 10 years later. God damn, what am I doing with my life? The fun thing. There's a lot less fun things I could be doing with my life. However, this room. What are next? I've hit that button. Oh, no, I did not hit that button. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Hello. PP Girl 420. Great name, by the way. An aptly named WOD to watch me play. It's minus 30 Fahrenheit. Wind chill where you live. Ooh. Oof. Wrap up warm, okay? Turn that heating up. Get yourself some layers. Does this mod use supercharge, or does it feel like it? It's a high chance it might be. I'm not as intimately familiar as I'd like to be with supercharge in terms of what it adds. What does that? Hey, brain, it's important to just have fun. If you enjoy doing it and being part of the culture, you should keep doing it. Oh, absolutely. Fortnite for views? Wait, what? I'm not on the Fortnite wagon these days. I have my fun. I played a fair bit of Fortnite. It got its hooks in me for a short while. And, you know, to its credit, there is fun. It does feel good to play if you're into that. But once you choose to get off the old hamster wheel, and you look at it from a little bit of distance, you're like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Certainly don't need to be spending money on that. Jesus. Oh boy. Sadly, my friends, it looks like I'm gonna have to go pick up my kid because they've got a fever. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Sadly, my friends, it looks like I'm gonna have to cut this one a little short. Because my little one is not feeling well, so I'm gonna have to go and collect her. It's gonna be an early daddy day. But such is the case when your kids ain't feeling well and they're at nursery, so...
Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.
Such is life. Such is life. But yeah, I don't think I'm very far through this level in terms of what it's been thrown at me so far. So I'm not gonna stretch it. I'm not gonna stretch it. How far through did we get? It's been fun. I would recommend it though. I know I've only got a fraction through this. Map 14. Oh, just shy of halfway through. Ah, well, that's not bad. That's not bad considering 2.5 hours. Really sorry I've got to cut it short, guys, but as I say, the duties of parenthood are what takes priority. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you all so much for dropping by. Extra thanks for everyone that subscribed, the gift memberships, the gift subs. Your generosity is ridiculous. It's what keeps me going and reminds me that everyone who turns up enjoys what I do, and I appreciate you. Appreciate you, really do. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the company. Thanks for being Doom enthusiasts, and thanks for watching my stuff. But until next time, this has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Icarus out.